daycare teacher accused of dragging a 3-year-old in St. Louis and throwing her into a cabinet, and what the surveillance then revealed. We warn you, this is disturbing, and here's Lindsay Davis.
An investigation tonight into this alarming video of a preschool teacher grabbing a 3-year-old girl by the hand, then throwing her across the room. The little girl hits her head so hard it splits open. She's then rushed to the hospital by ambulance, where she gets stitches and stayed for 3 days. The teacher reportedly sent a note home to her parents claiming she fell.
The family requested to look at the surveillance video because they had trouble understanding how their daughter could have sustained such a severe injury as a result of a fall.
It wasn't until 5 days after the incident that the daycare director watched the video. She then fired the teacher. While reviewing that video, police say they found a second incident where another worker grabbed a child's arm so hard the worker's nails punctured the child's skin. Both workers are no longer there, and police tell us that they're finishing up their investigations into both cases and that charges are likely. David?
All right, Lindsay Davis tonight. Lindsay, thank you.
Okay, family. What's up? This your boy IQ back with
like 3 weeks at a time, even if I'm 3,000 miles away.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, back. It's your boy Q back with another video, and let's get to it. Missouri daycare center worker flung child into the cabinet and reported she was hurt in fall. Lawyer. Okay. The Missouri daycare center was under investigation by police after surveillance video showed that the worker flung the 3-year-old girl by the arm into the cabinet, splitting her open, her forehead, then claimed it was an accident, reported that the child accidentally fell. The police and attorney for the girl family said the little girl suffered a large gash on her forehead that required several stitches after she was taken into the hospital by ambulance. Jennifer Henson, the attorney for the child family, told ABC News on Wednesday they did their research and they went to the daycare and they thought it was safe, and they left their child with the people they paid to keep them from harm. Hansen said the girl parents they couldn't have foreseen that the daycare worker could do that to their child, would do that to their daughter. My bad. Henson said the girl injury from the daycare center incident got infected and required to stay in the hospital for 3 days. Henson and the family wanted to remain anonymous, but was given her permission to speak on their behalf. The reason that they have come forward because they concerned that what happened to their daughter could happen to any other child, Henson said. She right about that. And she said the incident occurred on February the 1st, and the parent was given the incident report in which the worker allegedly wrote the child injury as a result of a fall on the carpet. Yeah, some fucking D. I know they ain't talking about how she gonna fall on the carpet and split her head. But it wasn't until 5 days later that the child parents learned that they really occurred when they requested to watch the surveillance video of the director of the Brighter Daycare and Preschool in St. Louis suburban of Pine Lawn. Hansen said the director, according to Hansen, hasn't reviewed the footage until she watched it with the parents. That was only right. The family requested they look at the surveillance video because they had trouble understanding how their daughter could sustain such several injuries as a result of their fall. Hansen said they only learned that what we've been called a fall was actually a assault. The surveillance video reviewed by ABC News, the girl had been calmly standing at the table, and when the worker walked up to the walked up to her and grabbed her by the arm and pulled her. The worker is then seen hurdle the child who fall and slide across the floor, hitting her forehead on the edge of the cabinet. The Sergeant Stephen Smith of the North County Police Crocodile told ABC News what was reviewed the video of the incident. The police discovered the second incident where a different child at the daycare center was injured by a worker. Smith that the second incident of the worker grabbed the child by the arm so hard that the employee fingernail punctured the child's skin and left a bruising. Both incidents remain under investigation. The police plan to present evidence within 2 weeks of the St. Louis County prosecuting attorney who decide whether to file criminal charges against both employees. And yeah, they need to go to fucking jail. Both of them motherfuckers need to go to jail. The two employees whose names were not public have been fired by the daycare center, Smith and Hansen said. The two women who answered the phone at the Bridal Daycare and Preschool on Wednesday said the center had no comment. Yeah, I know they did. Hansen said the family has not decided whether to file charges against the center, and she and the parents have removed their daughter and son from the facility. Yeah, they order because it might hurt them too. Physically, she is on the mend, but she is working on a plastic surgery to help minimize what will likely be a lifelong scar. My bad. Hansen said of the girl she represents. Mostly she and her family are rightfully traumatized by what happened. Yeah, they should be. See, that's what I'm saying. See, you gotta watch who you know, but you gotta watch your child. So you can't. That's sad though, bruh. This motherfucker right here. It's sad though, bruh. You can't even put your child up in daycare. You have to hurting the babies and shit. And then after you just slung that rubber baby, man, to that fucking cabinet. Man, this shit got me pissed off, bro. For real, bro. I hope they prosecute these motherfuckers, you did. And I hope they sue the daycare center for this bullshit. But like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I'm gonna get back with you with another video. Peace, family.